It's a silver fox office for the box office foxes. It's a silver fox office with Elsie and Mike.
Kia ora, welcome to the Silver Fox Office, where we are on a quest to find the foxiest old guy in cinema. I'm Elsie.
And I'm Mike.
And here we are.
Here we are.
We made
I
it.
did very nearly just start doing the intro a split second before you did, even though we'd decided beforehand.
And actually, funnily enough, I was like pausing to let you do it. So I don't know what it was, what was going on, what was in the water.
You may have noticed, team, but the person that has picked the fox, the other person does the intro.
Yes.
That's how we've always
Don't
done
give
it.
away the studio secret.
Oh, they can figure it out themselves. We've got a very clever audience,
We do have.
and they're very beautiful,
They're intelligent, sexy,
extraordinarily well hung.
a huge
Oh, just
penis.
Willy Vegas all up.
It is Schlong City.
Schlong City.
It is cock for miles.
How long in are we talking about?
Our
penises?
listeners' penises.
Yeah.
Minute in, like literally bang on a minute.
Yeah. I mean, if we're wrong, feel free to prove it.
Yeah, feel free to send us photos to the address. Are we soliciting? Well, actually, all of our listeners have to be over 18 anyway, so it's not
That's
legal.
true. If you are
Immoral, maybe,
over 18,
which you must be to be listening to this.
legally,
Send us a picture of your knob
go on.
straight to the email address.
Go on.
But you won't.
Dare you?
I double dog dare you to send a picture of your wiener.
Oh my god.
I think there's residual alcohol in my system.
Oh yeah, we did. We are a tiny bit hungover.
Yeah.
Speaking of being well hung, we are well hungover.
We are well hanging out our asses.
Oh yeah. What a time.
So fun. So, for those that are unaware, Mike had his Bobby birthday yesterday evening. It's 35th.
35, halfway to 70.
35 is the new 21. That's what they were all saying.
10 years off from officially being a silver fox
Exactly.
myself.
Very exciting. No, so we all gathered, and Mike and his incredibly talented friends put on, with no rehearsal, might I add, a stupendous production of Company, originally by Stephen Sondheim, patron saint of this podcast.
Oh, surely Steve Buscemi is the patron saint of
Well,
this podcast.
he's still alive.
I know, but
Okay. We can have one alive one and one dead one.
done.
One Steve, the others.
Steve.
Other Steve. It's this very Steve podcast.
It's a Steve-centered podcast.
But no, it was so fun. I've never seen Company before, so this was my first introduction to it. And a couple of our friends, like, were sitting there with them, and they were both like, "This is the first time I've ever seen this musical." I think I called it a podcast just a second ago. I don't know. I'm out of it.
We're all over the place.
But it was so fun. Everyone did an incredible job. My cheeks were hurting by the end of it. I was grinning so hard.
Yeah, so Company is a musical that I discovered when I was maybe 15-ish years old. And I fell in love with it immediately. It's such a good musical. And I always, since then, I've always been like, when I turn 35, I want to have a Company-themed birthday. I want to have a Bobby birthday. And so that's what I did. And it was really fun. Yeah, we basically assigned roles on the night randomly. So we wrote down characters, and people drew their character out of a hat. So
perfect.
no one was singing anything in the right key because we had women playing men's roles and vice versa. And look, it was all over the place. It was absolutely chaotic, and it was a lot of fun.
It was an absolutely great night. So thoroughly enjoyed myself. Got to watch Company for the first time. Got to talk about Criminal Minds.
Yep.
Got to talk about the podcast.
Yeah.
And
we made you cry, right?
Oh yes, I cried. And so my only frame of reference for Company that I ever had is Not Getting Married Today. But for my sins, I only know the Glee version.
Literally, I said this to Jared a few days ago. It's like the only thing else he knows from Company is Getting Married Today, which I think is a really weird one to be the only one to know. And Jared goes, "Was it in Glee?" I was like, you know what? It probably was.
It was. So, our famously straight correspondent, Ed.
Yeah.
Shout out. Hi, Ed. played Amy.
Yeah.
Mike played Paul,
Yeah. Amy's fiance.
Amy's fiance. So they do Not Getting Married Today. Ed absolutely nails it because if you haven't heard the song, just give it a quick YouTube because
Yeah.
it's fucking nuts.
Yeah.
And if you're listening to this podcast on YouTube, that's even easier because we're on YouTube now.
Look at that.
It's a fucking nuts song, like super super quick, like complex
Yeah.
lyrics to get out really quickly, and it's like humorous. It's a
Yeah.
humorous song. And then what I didn't realize because never seen the show is afterwards there is this like heartbreaking interaction between Amy and Paul, and Mike did such an incredible job. And I can't even explain it without sounding like super wanky, but there's this bit where Mike turns to Cass, other friend of the
Who was
podcast,
playing
hi
Bobby.
Cass, playing Bobby, and is like, "Can you just tell everyone like to go home? Like, just it's over." And the way you played it, you were kind of like fiddling with your ear, and you were kind of just like rubbing your forehead, and it was I felt it was quite an accurate portrayal of like completely unexpected heartbreak, trying not to cry, trying to downplay it and be like, this is actually fine, like I'm coping with it. And it was the way you were able to convey that, helped by the fact that I had quite a few hyonketsus.
Yeah. That was probably the main thing,
yeah.
let's be honest.
And I genuinely like started tearing up. And then I looked at like one of my best friends, Vita.
Hi, Vita.
Hi, Vita.
We love you, Vita.
And she was also tearing up. And then we started laughing at ourselves, which made the tears flow a lot easier. But genuinely made me cry.
It's a very well written scene. I think
It was
like
unbelievable.
I think anyone who has acting experience could knock it out. It's like it's written in a way that is just so
And maybe it was
easy
also,
to do.
but maybe it was also because it was you, because like you're a friend,
could be.
that I'm like,
Yeah.
it was, I'm not, yeah, and once again, not even blowing smoke up your ass, it was well done.
And also Ed and I we work well together. We have fun
It was
together.
natural chemistry.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, now kiss. So
Ed is, I mean, redo, Ed. You and me just in my house, redo.
and I'll watch. You know what chair I'm watching from. All right.
The cuckany chair, the Cumper Cuck chair. No, it doesn't. There's nothing
I
there.
hated that one.
That was, yeah.
Stephen Sondheim? No.
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 Do you know one of my favorite stories about Stephen Sondheim?
Okay.
So this is fully apocryphal. Fully hearsay.
Mhm. I'm glad you explained what that word was, like I was 5. Because I
You-
didn't want to be the one to be like,
You looked at me and I was like, I think I might
Yeah,
know what that
I
means.
know what that word means.
And also condescending, that means you talk down to people.
Plethora. That means a lot.
Penultimate.
Second to last.
Yeah,
Amen.
so could be apocryphal, but apparently Sondheim was big into BDSM.
Oh, wow.
And so one of my favorite stories is he was having a party at his house, and Angela Lansbury was there, and I think she was trying to find the bathroom, and she opened a door, she found a young man who was like manacled to the bed. And she went to Sondheim and she was like, what did that nice boy deserve to be there? And Sondheim was like, he asked to be there.
Oh,
Again,
Perfect
could be
response.
completely fabricated,
I'm
but
cutting it to canon because that's so
I
tea.
think that just the fact that it's Angela Lansbury specifically is what makes it funny.
I through the door like Miss Marple. Then.
Yeah. You're like, oh, Mrs. Potts is here. Great.
I love that. What did he ask? What did he do to deserve that? He asked.
What did that nice boy do?
Going down in history. So, Stephen, do you realise that there is a striking young man manacled to the bed in your spare room?
Oh, God. Yeah, but
So
no, so it was a very fun time.
It
I
was.
really enjoyed it.
It was great. Had a cry. Had plenty of laugh.
Yeah, had plenty of booze.
Met Jared's dad.
Who was
One of the star performers.
Hey, so Derek, shout out Derek.
Hi, Derek.
You wouldn't listen to this.
Please don't listen.
Please don't listen to this, Derek. I love you, but boy, you
Especially
don't.
after that intro. Don't listen to the show.
So Derek, like when he was invited, or maybe up to like 3 weeks ago, hadn't heard of Company,
Yeah.
didn't know it, knew nothing about it, stayed at our house. And the first thing he said was, he's like, so I printed off my own score. I've been watching nothing but Company for the past 3 weeks. I have color coded this sheet music.
I love.
He knew it like the back of his hand.
So sweet.
Just put so much effort in.
You want to talk about dads that love their kids?
Honestly, I'm like, my parents didn't even show up. I'm like, it was great.
And
Like,
Derek like flew in to the city.
yeah, he came specifically.
He had that sheet music at the ready.
He did.
He gave an incredible performance.
He was also, when he showed me the thing, I was like, oh, Derek, you've only color coded all the men's parts. What if you get one of the wives or girlfriends? And he went, what?
I didn't realize
I was
this
like,
was an option.
you could be, we're gender blind casting. You
Derek,
could.
it's 2026 and you're in Wellington.
And he was like, oh.
Anything's possible.
It's like, oh no, I hadn't thought of that. So yeah, lo and behold, he got cast as April, the ditzy flight attendant girlfriend.
Which he did a stellar job.
Yeah, very
So
funny.
good.
Very, very funny. And Cass as Bobby was phenomenal.
Cass was an outstanding Bobby. Like, I love any chance I get to listen to Cass sing naturally. Really, listen to any of your friends sing. You've got a very talented bunch of friends.
I have some incredibly
including
talented
yourself.
friends. Get wrecked. Leave me alone.
Shout out to all Mike's talented friends.
Except for that one person. You know who you are.
Yeah, LC. But like when Cass drew Bobby out of the hat, I did like internally like do like a little fist bump.
Honestly, it was fully randomized, eyes closed, picking out of the hat.
I watched it happen.
Cass maintains that a lot of people saw the word Bobby in the hat and like specifically didn't pick it because they were too scared, because it's a big role.
Yes.
I closed my eyes
Yeah.
and like pointed my head at the ceiling.
I have a
was
photo of you doing this.
fully like, leave it up to fate. Jared did pull Bobby originally, but he was like, no, because Dad's just picked April and they have a sex scene. So
Yeah,
I'm redrawing.
You can't be doing that.
And everyone's like, yes,
Yeah.
please
redraw, actually.
But so it was completely random, and yet, like, Ed getting Amy, phenomenal casting. Me getting Paul paired with Ed, phenomenal pairing. Cass is Bobby. Jared got Larry, who he really wanted from the start. And that's the role I played when we did it in 2019. Just people seem to fall. I do have very talented friends.
Yes, you do. So whoever was going to get whatever was going to be grand.
To an extent, but people still just fell into these roles that really fit their vibe, or the key, or their ability. Like, some people were seeing things that were, like Cass was saying, Bobby's probably a little tiny bit on the high side for her, but she still, like, nailed it. But, you know, some of the keys were a little bit maybe uncomfy, but they still sounded so great.
Everyone still nailed it.
Yeah.
10 toes down on business.
So the casting always seemed to be either the best possible option or the funniest possible option.
And when you have those two, like, you really can't go wrong.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, I'm very happy it happened.
It was perfect.
Loved my Bobby birthday. So
glad.
Now we wait till I'm 70 and then I get to do Follies, I guess.
Oh, there you go. Well, I'm sure for 36 you're going to do what? Hamilton. Like I said last night, I don't think we are allowed to do Hamilton.
No.
I said Mamma Mia.
You want me to do Mamma Mia?
I would love you to do Mamma Mia.
Jesus.
Well, because I said we'll do Mamma Mia, and then Ed was like, I want to be Pierce Brosnan. And I was like, and obviously Mike's going to be Christine Baranski.
Yes.
No doubt about it.
Sure.
I would like to be Colin Firth.
I actually don't know if I'd be Christine Baranski. I think someone like Cass would be Christine Baranski. Oh no, Cass would be Donna.
I would love...
Kirsty would be Christine Baranski.
Oh, yeah.
I would be Julie...
Oh, Julie Walters.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I would be Julie Walters.
Absolutely. I would like... Or actually, no. I would like to be Sky. I would like to do the boy part for Lay All Your Love on Me.
We can draw a six-pack on you.
There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, fun.
Get me in the spray tan booth. We're away laughing. Also, can I sing? No.
Doesn't matter.
But I often take the roof off of karaoke, so...
Yeah. We did have a couple of people up on that stage who are not really singers.
And they
still did it, and they gave it a go, and they still sounded great.
Yes, exactly. It's the confidence.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
So, apart from our stunning,
Yes,
I'm sure award-winning, soon-to-be
absolutely.
performance of Company that we put on, what media have you been engaging with? Have you seen any good films lately?
Okay, so I have to reveal another trade secret right now. We're recording this off kilter.
Yes, we are,
So
because Elsie's got to go on a holiday or
I
something,
have to go to the Melbourne Grand Prix.
which also interferes with my plans for us to watch The Room together at the
Yes,
Roxy, but that's
I have
fine.
fucked everything up. So,
But no, you go watch your little cars go pyong.
pew, and so I'm very excited to watch my cars go. Pew.
I'm happy for you.
So this is literally a week after we filmed the last one.
Yeah.
I genuinely have logged no movies on Letterboxd since then.
Great.
I have been watching, um, I have been watching the America's Next Top Model
Yeah.
documentary
Because
series.
last week you stayed and we had some Kai,
Yes,
and we were like, well, let's put something on.
watched the
Let's
first
just
episode.
watch this, and she be juicy.
Oh yeah, I watched the second episode or three quarters of it this afternoon while I was building Lego.
Great.
And then what else? Oh, I I want to start watching Sex and the City.
Sure.
So I watch, I don't know if anyone knows the YouTuber, his name is Mike's Mike. He does a lot of recap or review
Okay.
things on different media, especially like franchises and things like that. Incredibly funny. And did three videos on Sex and the City. So the other evening I was sitting there hand beating a shirt,
Of course.
watching these Mike's Mike videos on Sex and the City. I genuinely don't think I've been watching a lot of YouTube this week.
Great.
And oh, also I found the New Zealand on Screen website.
Okay.
Has a lot of collections of stuff. There's a lot of New Zealand media on there, so I've
Cool.
been watching quite a bit of that. So, nothing too interesting to log or report on. But it's been a crazy time. And it's
Nice.
only been a week.
Yeah.
Forgive me. How about you, Mike? I'm sure you've read what, the entire library of Alexandria.
I've read 1.5 books. One.
What's you?
So yeah, I have managed to watch and do a couple of things because I feel like
Nice.
once I like show finished last week,
Hmm.
and so I'm like, oh, my body, I can just be potato. I can just
Perfect.
do as little as
Do what
possible.
you like.
Um, which has been great. So I have been watching a fair bit of things and just whatever. So book-wise, I read a book called The October Film Haunt by Michael Wehunt. Sounded really interesting. A lot of people love it.
Don't stand on the laptop.
Get the cat off. A lot of people love it. I did not love it. I
Fair
found
enough.
it is like 300 and hang on. Uh 360, yeah, 336 pages long,
Hmm.
and it took me like 6 days, 5 days, something like that, which for me is
It's a long
quite a
time.
long time.
Yeah.
It was just such a slog. It was one of those ones where like everything is written so vaguely. It feels like I don't know.
It's not your thing,
it didn't work for me,
and that's okay.
but I know it's worked for a lot of people, so I don't know. Um, I've been playing a few video games.
Fun.
So I recently not decided, I discovered that one of my number one childhood video game
Hmm.
on the PS1
Hmm.
was released on PlayStation with the sequel. So it had a remake, but they released the original and the second one. So I've been playing Medieval
Love
and
that.
Medieval 2.
Fun.
The remake came out in 2019 or 2020, and Jared and I played that together, which was a really fun
Cute.
couples game, but we never played the original.
Hmm.
So I've been playing the original myself. No, Jared and I have been playing the original together, and I've been playing two by myself. And
Fun.
it's one of those games where it's like when you watch a movie lots, I can quote
Yeah.
along with
Yeah.
it. So Jared, I think, is just getting annoyed.
He's like, come on.
He's like, what's happening? And I'm sitting there like, let it alone. It has given it a second chance.
That's my sister and I playing Until Dawn. because every time I play it, because I've played it so many times now, I will sit there and be like, it's just a prank can.
It's just a prank can. Yeah, that's a big one.
And it's fully like there will be scenes where I've just gone through those cutscenes so many times
Yeah.
that, yeah, it rolls off the tongue. But it's so fun.
So fun. What else have I been doing? There's something else I wanted to talk about that has gone out of my head. We've been watching the Pause. Cats are in the rubbish bin.
Pause. Cats are in the rubbish bin.
What are you doing? Naughty girl. You don't need to be in the rubbish bin. You're so naughty.
I'm a guest in this house, Mike. I'll get in that rubbish bin if I want to.
We have to. I don't know if you've noticed in our bathroom, there is a rubbish bin in the shower.
Okay, so true.
Because that's where it has to be. Otherwise, Morgana will get into it and
take everything out of it.
Run off with a Q-tip. You're like, what are you doing?
Morgana.
And she loves straws, so she just had a straw.
I should have brought you a straw. I'm sorry.
Right. Anyway, watching. So I also been watching the Gordon Ramsay TV show.
Oh yes, I've been watching a little bit of that.
I think we're like 3 episodes in. Look, it's nothing. It's a nothing show, but it's Gordon Ramsay and I love it. So that also made us go back and watch a few episodes of like Hotel Hell with him.
Kitchen Nightmares.
Kitchen Nightmares
is one of my favorite shows of all time, and most of the episodes are on YouTube.
Yes.
The Cafe Hun episode is quite literally my favorite piece of
Amy's
television.
Baking Company.
Amy's Baking Company is it stresses me out, like that her husband is so neurotic, it stresses me out. But
she is awful.
The Cafe Hun one is crazy to me because that woman is so fucking delusional.
Yeah. And
she's like, literally, they're in the middle of service and she's like, 86 the French fries. And I'm like, are you stupid? What are you smoking?
Yeah, it is a foundational series in our relationship as Kitchen Nightmares. It's something we watched together very early.
I actually sent Mike a message today because my mum, also, because I talk about my mum all the time, my mum has been unwell. She's had surgery recently, so she's doing a lot better now and she's back at home.
Love you, Linda. Shout out, Linda.
Shout out, Linda. So she's at home, like, catching up on all, like, the stuff that she's been recording on Sky. And she was watching Graham Norton, and the Graham Norton couch had Benicio del Toro, Jennifer Garner, and Gordon Ramsay on it.
It's a sexy couch.
And I was like, I genuinely would have lost my shit. Like, if I'd been a celebrity and they're like, join this couch, I would have been like, no, I can't do that. Like,
I would be standing up and leaving wet patches behind.
Gordon Ramsay is one of my, I don't even feel like calling him a hear me out because it's not even that crazy.
He's very craggy.
So
I think for a lot of people it would put them off, but I think he's sexy.
So sexy.
I really like when, like, this current TV show that he's doing, that you actually see him being quite gentle and a crybaby, a little bit of a crybaby, which is nice.
There's
like, he's just
nothing sexy to me when he's like on Kitchen Nightmares. He's like screaming at somebody for being incompetent, and then he like turns on to the waitress and he's like, "Can you come here, darling?" And I'm like,
yeah, I'm like, my face would be bright red.
Being a waitress when like everyone's like really mean to you and like customers are assholes to you, and then there's this one person that's just like, oh my God.
Who's also shouting at your boss.
You feel so vindicated. Yeah. Oh my God.
But you sent me a meme ages ago, but Jared and I quote it all the time, which is fuck me, Chef's Bigfoot. Okay, thank you, darling.
Fuck me, darling. Oh, fuck me. The chef is Bigfoot.
But we also quote one of the episodes. I can't remember what one it is, but one of them had like a mum who was like an investor or something, like, or she was trying to retire and like pass it on to her kids, the ownership of the restaurant. And I think she was unwell. But, you know, Kitchen Nightmares, things keep happening. And they cuts to her in an interview and she goes, "I have no choice but to die." And it's something we say to each other quite often.
I remember when they invented chocolate.
Yes.
I always hated it.
It's fully that.
The one that I always quote from Kitchen Nightmares is when he went to this Mexican restaurant and they served him a chimichanga, and he looks at the camera and he goes, "Chimichanga, chuck it in the bin." And I love that. That is an all-timer.
That's very good. Are we still recording? I just because the
Yes.
sheet's over it. Okay, they're good.
Indeed.
I just got paranoid because this is gold.
We want to make sure we're capturing this shit.
Audio gold.
This is a turd in glitter.
Okay, on to films. One that I specifically didn't watch. I watched like 4 minutes of it.
Okay.
The Investigation of Lucy Letby from
Oh my God,
2026.
Mum and I tried to watch that and it was so bad.
So I watched the first 3 minutes of it, and it's horrible. It is about I mean, I didn't watch a lot of it, so I don't know, but I think it's about a nurse or a midwife who is accused and
Found guilty
of killing children in her care. Right,
That's
horrible case.
so horrific.
But the bit that was awful was when they have a grieving mother and they obscure her identity, right, which is fine. And like a little note pops up that is like, I can't remember what it says, but it's like we have digitally obscured her personality, obscured her face
Yeah.
for privacy, and they have chucked an AI filter over top, like, and made her like this grieving mother put a yassified cunty AI filter on over her.
I didn't even notice that.
It's
Oh my
gross.
God.
It's really gross.
We started to watch it and we literally had to turn it off because it was like it was a terrible documentary.
Well, that's why I turned it off because of the AI.
But I didn't even notice that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
It's awful.
Yeah. And like, look, it's got a 1.9 average on Letterboxd. And I think, yeah, all the reviews are like, using AI to yassify a victim's parent is crazy.
So terrible.
Yeah, AI was not needed. They used AI to deepfake a grieving mother. Fuck AI. Hard to take a true crime documentary seriously when it's using AI. And it is like, in a documentary.
It's crazy work.
Yeah. So specifically did not watch it. Next one I watched was The Woman in the Yard from 2025, which was a horror film. Don't bother. Everyone, don't bother.
Don't watch that.
Obviously reality check, inside America's Next Top Model, which, what a time. That documentary series,
So insane.
I never really watched America's Next Top Model. Except for 1 or 2 episodes there, and obviously the viral clips, like the "Never in my life yelled at a girl like
Yeah,
this,"
yeah, of course, those iconic moments.
Yeah, the big ones. But it was just crazy. What a crazy doc.
When we watched that first episode, it like ends. The first episode ends on the Shandy incident.
Yeah.
So immediately I like gasped and I was like, oh my God, Shandy, because I remember when I was a kid, America's Next Top Model was like a very big deal, and it was like what the cool older girls watched. And I distinctly remember Shandy from my childhood. And even like, okay, the thing that really annoys me about that whole documentary series is, and I don't get me wrong, I haven't finished the series, so she might, she might redeem herself. But Tyra Banks,
she doesn't.
seemingly incapable of accepting any blame or any fault, because she goes from 1 minute being like, this is my empire, I was in control of everything, all this is mine, to the minute it starts to look bad, she's like, well, I wasn't in control of that.
Yeah, she's like, oh, it was a producer decision.
And
it's
I
like,
didn't
that's your executive producer.
And it's like, it's just the sheer inability to take any responsibility, and it's so full of shit.
And
like,
she just comes off as so false and so insincere throughout the whole thing.
I cannot believe she agreed to be in this documentary because it's fucking obscene.
Yeah.
The way she was like, yeah, no, I like, the behavior that we fostered on set led to these women having eating disorders, and we scandalized somebody's suffering sexual assault, and we also, made these girls do blackface. But it was like, oh, it was like part of it was the time. It was iconic, and it's like, no, like you seem evil.
Yeah. I am enjoying those memes at the moment of people being like,
You tell Tyra Banks that you're like afraid of bees.
and then you're covered in bees. Like, yeah, when Tyra Banks found out my mum was killed by a can of beans falling off her, and they're posing with cans of beans.
Cans of beans. It's terrible.
She comes off as evil.
She literally seems evil.
And I mean, evil is such a big word. And I'm not saying she is evil, but she definitely comes off. Anyway, after that, obviously, there is a new Scream film, which is apparently dog shit. I haven't watched it yet, but I went back and watched Scream 22 and Scream 6.
Ed, if you're listening, the joke I made last night at Mike's party about why you're not boycotting Scream 7, that was a joke, by the way. I wasn't actually ragging on you for seeing Scream 7 because Ed's seeing it today.
Oh yeah, I was planning to maybe see it yesterday, but
Didn't happen.
look,
Being boycotted.
I know.
And I made a joke about it, and I think it came across as I was like being judgmental. So
Ugh.
I just want to clear that up. That was a joke. And also, if you are boycotting Scream 7,
Valid.
completely valid.
Totally
I
valid.
think I will be. For one, because I believe in the cause, but also two, because I don't want to see it. I think the shark may have been jumped.
Did you not like the last two?
Well, General Ortega's not in them anymore.
Is that all?
Like,
What about the previous ones that she wasn't in?
I liked the first one.
Right.
Didn't really care for the others. I thought the first Jenna Ortega one, the plot twist on that made me want to tear my hair out. I was like, are you fucking stupid?
Yeah.
The second Jenna Ortega one, plot twist in that made me want to tear my hair out. I was like, are you fucking stupid? And I can't go through another one.
So,
And there's not even Jenna Ortega to make it better.
so what I'm going to say, this is what I was going to suggest, that we do another Slashers Ranked with Scream and the Child's Play movies.
Fine.
Great.
Fine, I will watch them if we're doing it for that reason.
Great. I'm passionate about both of those franchises.
Don't get me wrong, the first one is incredible.
Yeah.
Like, the first one is really
Second one,
good.
also very good.
I've never seen it.
Third one, not good, but Parker Posey in it, so good.
Oh, okay, so there you go.
Fourth one, good. Fifth one, fine. Sixth one, good.
The seventh one has got Mason Gooding in it.
Yeah.
Who I
So
find...
he's also in 5 and 6.
5 and 6. And I think, did we ever get to see him and General Ortega explore each other's bodies in the movie?
They kiss.
Oh, they
make
kiss.
out.
Yeah. Big whoop, right? I wanted to see them get crazy. No, anyway. Yeah, okay, I'll watch them for that, but I'm not going to watch them for pleasure.
Look, I obviously I understand the boycott and I'm in favor of the cause.
Yes.
And I think what has happened to Melissa Barrera is dog shit.
It's dog shit.
For those who don't know, basically in part 6, Neve Campbell, who plays Sydney Prescott, who has been in 1 through 5, like she's the star of the franchise.
Yeah.
So she, for the 6th one, asked for more money for what she believed she was worth, and they said no. And Melissa Barrera spoke up in defense. She was like, no, Neve Campbell is the franchise. She's right to ask for what she's worth, and you should give it to her because she is a huge part of the franchise. So really came to her defense. Melissa Barrera then made some comments saying that what's happening in Palestine is a genocide, which it is a genocide. So she just said a fact. Oh, the sky is blue.
Yeah.
You know, she said things.
Down a cutlery drawer.
And she got fired from Scream because of that.
Spyglass dropped her.
And Neve Campbell did not speak out in defense of Melissa Barrera, even though Melissa Barrera had done it for her. So it's a whole fucking thing.
So Melissa Barrera gets dropped, and she has always been a vocal supporter of Palestine. Like even when it wasn't like favorable to do so.
Yes.
Obviously, she did not care because, you know, human rights to her are more important than a paycheck, which gotta love. And then after that happened, Jenna Ortega then left the franchise and then publicly, vocally started supporting Palestine. So, you know what? A totally valid cause.
But, so yeah, I really support what Melissa Barrera is saying, and I firmly believe that it is a genocide. However, I also find her character very annoying in the Scream movies, and I think she is a terrible actress. So
yeah,
that part of things, I'm like, oh god.
I felt like I was taking fucking crazy pills when I was watching the 5th and 6th one, because like Mikey Madison in the 5th one, I was like, I was like, what the hell is going on here? Don't get me wrong, I like Mikey Madison. I like her. What the fuck was happening? So insane. And Jenna Ortega, like I love Jenna Ortega, obviously.
I think Jenna Ortega is a really good
I
addition to the Scream
and I
franchise.
think she like her and X was like incredible,
Hmm.
and she's done some like incredible films, and obviously Wednesday, massive hit. In some shapes and forms, she does have a little bit of tragic portfolio syndrome. She's had a few like humdingers, like Miller's Girl was fucking terrible,
Right.
and I also classify 5 and 6 as being like kind of like what the
Oh
fuck.
no. See, I think six is I so when I first saw six, I was like, oh, I don't know about it. I don't know. I gave it 3.5. When I watched it this time, I was like 4 stars. It's a lot better than I remember it being. I think
Okay, maybe I need to rewatch it and
I
give it
was just
another
so caught
try.
up in Neve Campbell not being in it because a Scream film without her does feel fundamentally wrong. But I still had fun. I still liked it. After Scream, after my two Scream movies, um, on Friday night, Jared was like, "Oh, let's watch Company before
So true.
your Bobby birthday tomorrow." And there are multiple versions of Company that you can watch that are pro shots. They're both great. There's one with Neil Patrick Harris. He's not great. Everyone else is pretty good, um,
That guy
in their own
sucks.
way. Um, and then there's the one from 2006, which is my favorite of the two, where all the actors also play their own instruments. So there is no band, it's just the actors singing, dancing, acting, and playing instruments.
Jesus.
Incredible. So, two of those. So Jared was like, let's watch Company. And I was like, I feel like I don't want to watch Company if we're doing Company tomorrow
Mm,
because I want tomorrow to be special.
mm.
Um, so I offered an alternative. It's like, how about instead of watching Company, we watch the documentary original cast album Company,
Love.
which is, it was supposed to be the pilot in a series where they filmed the recording of an original cast album for a Broadway show. And it
Oh,
was supposed to be a different one each time, but they only ended up doing one for
and it
Company.
happened to be company.
And it's an hour long, and it is an incredible documentary. I
Love it.
could watch it over and over and over. It is, you just get to watch these people singing and like just over a 14-hour recording session. Like it's a
Insane.
long day. They are all smoking in the studio because it's the 70s.
Love that.
Stephen Sondheim says some of the bitchiest things I've ever heard, and I love it. Like there's one of my favorite moments is he says, I don't want to upset you, but I'd love to hear the tune.
Oh my God.
It's just so great. But he also says it in such a kind way.
Yeah.
It's like, I love it. I love it so much. There's another guy, Jonathan Tunick, who's the orchestrator. He's like, okay, so let's do that again. Sung this time, please. Just so many bitchy little
Brutal.
geniuses. Bitchy little geniuses. Um, really great. And we followed it up by, did you ever see or have you heard of Documentary Now?
No, maybe not.
Documentary Now is a series hosted by Helen Mirren,
Love.
which is every episode is a parody of a famous documentary.
So good.
So they do one called The Co-op, which is a parody of original cast recording company, and it's got John Mulaney as the Sondheim comparison. Um,
So good.
it's got Richard Kind is in it. It's got Renee uh, Goldberry.
Oh, Renee Elise Goldsberry.
Yes, so funny,
So good.
so funny. So that's a really good double feature. They're both on YouTube.
Perfect.
And then today we went to Embassy and watched the second part of the Universal Monsters Marathon that they're doing, and we watched Frankenstein
So
from
good.
1931. Fun. What a fun time.
Enjoyed it.
Oh, loved it.
So brilliant.
We went with Jamie and Cass. And Jamie she's like me, she's a big Universal Monsters girly. Um, Frankenstein isn't one of her favorites.
Mhm.
Same for me. Um, I think she likes Frankenstein more than I like Frankenstein though.
Okay.
But her favorite, I think, is Invisible Man.
Yeah, I'm with her on that one. I think Well, see, I haven't watched them
Sure.
properly.
Okay.
I need to. Like, I also have like Creature from the Black Lagoon, and
Well, that's a Universal monster. Yeah.
I have like oh, what's the other one? Like, it came from outer space or something like that. I have like a few of those like classic ones
Yeah.
on the list, but I think the Invisible Man is like the coolest concept.
Right. It's very
Um,
good. Um, but yeah, so Cass is not a horror person.
okay.
Um, so she hadn't seen any of them, not because she thought they were scary or anything. I feel like she just hadn't got around to them, and because she's not, a horror person, she was not desperate to see them.
Yeah.
Um, so she came along, and watching it with Cass was such a delight because she cackled so many times. There's this one character that's Baron Frankenstein, that's like
Mhm.
Frankenstein's dad, and he's just old crotchety man, and he's very funny. And Cass was just losing her shit.
It's
Just
so fun.
anything remotely silly, Cass would cackle, and that would set Jared off, and so that would set me off, and so the three of us were sitting there having a giggle.
Just
Uh,
away laughing,
yeah,
literally.
the fun time. If you can
So
watch
good.
a movie that you think Cass will find funny, really recommend it. Cass's laugh is great, very
She does have a
infectious.
great laugh.
Yes, she
She has a
does.
very commanding presence. And
Yep,
I mean that in the fullest sense of like complimentary.
sure.
I also, the thing I loved last night for your birthday was like you made a joke about it, be like, well, you were talking about how you said to Cass, you're like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this birthday. And she's like, do you want me to do the logistics?
Yeah.
I love that. I absolutely love that energy of her being like, I know how to do this. I'm gonna do it well.
Well, like I said last night, I was like, if you're going to have a birthday party that is very elaborate and very silly, Cass is the person
You
to
need
ask
Cass involved.
how to do it. Also, I did this last night, but I'll do it again. Shout out to Cass for finishing her thesis.
Well
That's
done.
so cool.
That
Finishing and
is
submitting it. That's very cool.
so exciting.
Anyway, I feel like I'm talking about it more than she is. And some my very good friend's gonna be a doctor.
Soon to
Anyway,
be Dr. Tease.
Dr. Teeth. Um, that's me. That's what I watched.
Beautiful.
So,
We made it. How long are we doing this? Oh, 42 minutes. It's not too bad.
we do go on a bit.
We do go on a bit.
So, Elsie,
Yes, Mike.
why are we here? What's a silver fox?
Great body question,
What's
honestly.
happening?
A silver fox is a person over the age of 45 or 45 or older, who is predominantly a film star, and they have to be maybe graying, or they could be dyeing their grays, or just have grey hair energy. Most important is they're fuckable to
Yeah.
us. To us only.
To,
You don't have to agree.
we don't
It's
care.
to us.
And even amongst us, sometimes there's disagreement. Look at the Kevins.
Sometimes their name is Kevin and nobody can agree on it. Also, their gender does not come into it. We don't care how you identify as long as we can objectify. So true. So this time, Mike has chosen the fox. And
Yeah.
Mike.
I picked a true delight to think about and
Legend.
talk about. The late great Catherine O'Hara. As soon as we received the news that she had passed away, I was like, I need to talk about her.
Yeah,
She was on my list anyway. She was high on my list
exactly.
anyway.
No, absolutely. Her passing was devastating.
I mean, I think I said a lot when the first episode that we did after she came out, which was not the last one, the one before.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. She has been one of my favorites for a very long time.
Mm.
I knew her name before I knew who Patti LuPone was, before I
Mhm.
knew who Sondheim was, before I knew who Christopher Lee was. She
Yeah.
was a named actress in my world,
Mhm.
her and Halle Berry.
Her and Halle Berry up there, your girlfriends.
So yeah, just I was devastated.
Yeah.
She felt like mine.
Yeah.
She felt like one of my people.
Absolutely.
And and obviously everyone loves her. Every single person
Oh, yeah.
feels like that.
You can't not love it, but
No.
yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people, it happened Schitt's Creek and after, right?
Yes, exactly.
Which, excellent. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. But yeah.
So, what film did you pick?
Oh, look, I could pick nothing else. I picked Beetlejuice
Of course.
because she is fucking radiant in that.
She
That
is
is,
gorgeous in Beetlejuice.
look, Beetlejuice and Home Alone, I would say, are two of the big ones for her. But like both of them, I have not known my world without those two films.
Yeah.
I mean, watching Beetlejuice now, I'm like, how young was I when I saw this? Because
Yes.
there's some stuff of this that I should not have
It's
seen.
insane when you watch it later as an adult. I remember buying it from cash converters when I was like 11
Yeah.
on a family holiday because my folks were like, "Have you watched this before?" And me and my sister were like, "No." Funniest thing, and we watched the ass out of it. And then I watched it again when I was an adult, and I was like, "Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah.
incredible!"
But stunning. She is. So this is the movie I really think of when I think of her.
Yes,
And like, I know for a lot of people, the movie is all about Winona Ryder, and that is
valid.
valid and acceptable. Or it is about Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice, and that is valid and acceptable. For me, that movie is and always has been Delia fucking Dees.
Yeah, she's incredible.
She is the funniest thing in that movie. She is the sexiest thing in that movie.
She wears some brilliant
Oh
outfits.
my God.
Outfit she wears to the dinner
Outfits.
party. It's like, is it
Yeah.
the belted jumpsuit with like and her hair's got the little squiggle?
Yes. Oh God.
So perfect.
And when they're eating Cantonese, she's got like what looks like a glove tied around her head.
I love that. I love the scene where they eat Cantonese.
But I was watching it yesterday, and the scene where they do Deo, which all-timer scene, classic scene.
Incredible.
I like watching it now. I was like, when we first watched this, I don't think I understood that this was funny. It was funny because it's people doing silly things, but I'm like, I don't think I understood why they were doing Deo.
Yeah.
I just obviously growing up on musicals. I'm like, oh yeah, musical number.
Yeah, of course.
But that is so funny.
Incredible.
It is just so funny, and as well as being so stunning, just she is also just so funny.
She's hilarious, and I think she also her comedic timing in that, like the drama of it all, like it's like when they first arrive and the moving like company are moving stuff in, and then they're like slamming her hideous looking statues around. So perfect.
This is my art, and it is dangerous.
Yes, so good.
There's one scene, and I mean, Jeffrey Jones plays her husband, and gross Jeffrey Jones, pedophile, we don't like him. But there's this one moment where, when she's first going around looking at talking about what she wants to change about the house, and he's really resistant. He's like, please no. And, it basically he concedes to her at one point. He's like, fine, okay. And she just gives him she just licks his nose. And I'm like, that cannot have been a script point. That had to be something that you're just like,
she's just like,
I'm gonna lick your nose. I'm gonna fucking lick your nose.
So good.
And I'm just like, it's kind of hot.
Yeah.
That's something I'll do to Jared. You know, I'm like,
exactly.
Yeah.
She absolutely makes that film, like without a doubt.
But she's also, so funny. She's also so, like, she's so bitchy and so, like, her character's a nasty, selfish, pretentious, clueless lady. Like, she's all these awful things, and yet she is never once unlikable somehow. You're like, I still like you.
You still root for her in the end because you're like,
so much.
You know what you are. You know what you're about. I did find that in the second Beetlejuice film, I feel like she was more Moira Rose.
Yes, I agree.
Than
Delia
Deetz.
I agree.
Because when I watched that one, I was like, this is very Moira Rose, and she just didn't remind me of the original, because the original Delia Deetz, I feel like she was just so, yes, she made like crazy art, but she wasn't as like, I don't know, she just seemed to be more like headstrong.
Yeah.
But still, once again, it's Catherine O'Hara, so it's an incredible performance in the second one as well. But no, I have such fond memories of watching that first Beetlejuice film.
She also gets such a great entrance where, like, so yeah, you see the couch roll in, it hits the banister, and then she just walks in, and you sort of like the camera looks at her from down, and she's just got like shadows, and you're just like, your skin is so white and so pure, and your hair is so bright and so red, and
Yeah.
your cheekbones and just everything about her, like that is an entrance. That
She
is
is
such
so
a good
glamorous.
entrance.
So
Ah,
gorgeous.
God, yeah. And well, look, there's also a musical of Beetlejuice.
Hmm.
Generally, I like the musical.
Okay.
I would like to see it live.
Yes.
I think it is, for the most part, a fun adaptation that also does take risks and does different things, which
Love that.
all best adaptations do. It isn't just the movie on stage, right?
You got to do that. You can't just retell the movie because otherwise we just watch the movie.
But the one thing I don't like is that Delia Deetz is, again, she's more crystals, more like she's just different. I'm like, you're not Catherine O'Hara.
No, well that's it. I feel like Delia Deetz is that she's like eccentric, but she's eccentric and she's like a pretentious artist.
Yeah.
And her art is completely crazy and makes no
And
sense.
she's delusional.
Yes, she's literally delusional.
But she didn't necessarily feel like burnt sage.
Like woo woo.
No.
There's a child in the bin. Oh, okay, that's valid. You're allowed in a bag. You're allowed in a bag. We can allow for the bag.
That's fine. We have pro bag. Um, and then, so that was my movie. I was like, that's the one. I've watched it.
Of course.
Great. Loved it. Happy with that pick. And then Derek was here, Jared's dad, and they had just done a little shop and they brought back stuff from the bakery and
Yeah.
finished Beetlejuice. Real cute day. And you're like, oh, we've still got like 4 hours until we have to be ready. We don't have a car or anything, and we don't really want to, go out,
Yeah.
whatever. So we're just like, what can we do here? Oh, we'll just watch another movie. And so they looked at what I've got on my USB stick, and we were like, oh, Derek, have you ever seen any Christopher Guest mockumentary films? And he was like, no. So we're like, let's watch one. So we put on Best in
That's
Show.
my movie.
Ah,
That is my movie.
okay.
I watched that this afternoon while I was building my Lego.
Oh my God. I mean, you could pick any of the Christopher Guest movies.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all right. Let's hear about why you picked Best in Show. I've talked forever.
I've never seen it before.
Okay.
This was my first time ever seeing any of the Christopher Guest.
Did it make you want to watch more
Oh,
immediately?
absolutely. So I was looking at Catherine O'Hara and I like different stills from different movies, and when I saw her in Best in Show, okay. So one of the films I picked for Halle Berry was Baps,
Yes.
and the film I picked for Kate Winslet was Romance and Cigarettes.
Jesus, yep.
There's like a theme here where I am drawn to a woman who like is a bit gaudy, over the top, but she's very confident in what she's
Yeah.
doing. Like she's like, this is sexy to me,
Yep.
and I don't care if it's not sexy to everyone else. I feel confident. I love this. And that to me, like that's what I'm like, I'm locked onto that. So
You also love a funny woman.
I love a funny woman. I love a moderately trashy woman.
Yeah.
Like
Which is why we're such good friends.
which is why we're
Because
such
I'm
good friends.
funny and trashy.
And trashy. Well, it's like I think like, and obviously she's like grown up so much now, but like Pamela Anderson,
Yeah.
like back in the day, like 90s Pamela Anderson, everyone used to make fun of her, and I just thought she was the most beautiful woman
Yeah.
I'd ever seen, with like the chunky fake nails and the bleached hair and the pencil thin eyebrows. I just thought she was gorgeous, right? So when I see Catherine O'Hara playing Cookie and she's wearing like her hair is like in this crazy high pony and she's got like leopard on or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm like,
on the like curls.
yeah,
Oh,
and I look and I'm like, that's perfect. Like to
Yeah.
me, you are the pinnacle of beauty. So I was like, okay, so this is gonna be my one. And I had heard that these Christopher Guest ones were like hilarious, and I was like, Catherine O'Hara's in it with Eugene Levy. Of course, it's going to be hilarious.
yeah.
I was not prepared for how much fun I had.
Yeah.
Genuinely fucking hilarious.
Yep.
And so like for those that aren't aware, Best in Show is, as the name would suggest, it's like a mockumentary about show dogs
Yeah.
at the Mayflower Dog Show. And so Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy play a couple, and then Jennifer Coolidge is there and she's with Jane Lynch, dog trainers, and there's like this random. There's this real country dude who's got his bloodhound, and then
And that's Christopher Guest.
Christopher Guest, and then they've got like uh there's this gay couple with their little dog, and then there's
Played
also
by Michael McKean and John Michael Higgins, I think. Yeah.
and then you've got Parker Posey and playing a is it a Great Dane owner? I don't know what kind of dog it is.
Weimaraner.
Weimaraner owner. And genuinely, like, just such good comedy. Like, and it's so ridiculous. It's so fucking stupid, but it is hilarious. There is a scene, and I literally where the gay couple are watching Jane Lynch and
Jennifer Coolidge.
and one of them remarks that Jane Lynch looks like a cocktail waitress on an oil rig.
Yes.
And I fucking howled. And I genuinely, I found myself putting my like Lego down a couple times, and I would just be sitting there with my hand resting, like my head resting on my hand, just so engrossed in it. And Catherine O'Hara, she plays this little sex pot, this little like she's just so like everyone she meets, like there's all these guys, and they keep being like,
It's more the thing is that she was very popular in high school,
yes.
and now she's like settled down.
Yeah, and so she's with Eugene Levy. She's obviously very happy with Eugene Levy, but they keep coming across all these guys that remember her, and it's just like the most ridiculous, salacious stuff. And Eugene Levy is like obviously jealous, but trying to, and he's being such a goob,
Yeah.
which he does incredibly, like
Yes.
American Pie to this,
Yeah.
to, like such an incredible goober. But she is stunning,
Yes.
and her bum knee that like gives out.
Oh my God, that's one of the funniest
The
things.
most fucking hilarious thing with her bum knee.
Watching
like,
her walk.
And Eugene Levy's two left feet.
Yes.
Just the stupidest humor, and but it's so brilliant. And they literally don't. Every opportunity they have for a joke, they fill it,
Yeah.
and it hits every single time.
But they also feel like lived-in people.
Yes.
You know, they don't feel
You could
like
very easily believe that this was a real
Yeah.
documentary, because you're like, yeah, these people are absolutely crazy enough to do this. So I was pleasantly surprised by how much I thoroughly enjoyed it, because I have watched some incredible movies for this podcast.
Yeah.
I've also watched some fucking clangers.
Yeah.
This was incredible. This was one where I'm like, I'm so glad I had an excuse to watch this,
Yeah.
because I probably would have ended up watching it one day, but it was just like, it was brilliant.
It's so fun.
So
Like,
brilliant.
I famously do not like dogs.
Yes.
I do not like watching dogs.
Yeah.
I love this movie.
Yeah.
Like, it's
So good.
my favorite line in it. It's more of a line delivery, and I'm not going to be able to emulate it here. But it's when, so Parker Posey and
What's his name? It's so
Oh.
familiar.
Michael Hitchcock
That's right.
are a couple. And their dog, Beatrice, who is a Weimaraner, which I only know because they say that she's
A Weimaraner.
And I went, oh, that's a Weimaraner, because I read a book. Anyway, so their dog is very neurotic,
Yes.
except it's more their neurotic projecting onto this
Onto the dog.
normal dog that's not doing anything. But so the dog has a squeaky bee toy that they just foist upon her all
The
the
busy
time.
bee.
The busy bee. And at one point, the busy bee goes missing. And so Parker Posey rushes to a pet store to find another busy bee. And she's explaining what it is to the guy behind the counter. She's like, I need a bumblebee. It's this size. It squeaks. And he's just like, oh, well, we have this, and it's a bear in a bee costume. And she's like, no, that's a bear in a bee costume. That's not it. He goes, well, what about this? And she just goes, that's a parrot. And it just is the way she says that's a parrot is just one of the funniest things I've ever heard.
I think the braces reveal on Parker Posey was really good as
Oh,
well.
so good.
Like, it's just so there's such a ridiculous couple, and she's such a ridiculous character.
Yeah.
And I don't think anyone but Parker Posey could have played that level of neuroticism so well, because it's very similar to like her White Lotus
I
neuroticism.
actually think it's quite different for her. I think of her more like as White Lotus. I think they're quite different.
I think there's still a level of neuroticism, because like one of the standout things for me from White Lotus was like the dad's trying to like toying up between offing the family. The sons are jerking each other off, and Parker Posey is so concerned that Piper wants to become a Buddhist
Yeah.
monk, and it's like it is so perfect
Yeah.
that you think the worst thing in the world for your family is that your daughter wants to become a monk
Yeah.
because you are so concerned with her. Like, we're so stupid. But I just think this film was just so brilliantly done, and like it's so ridiculous, and everyone is so like small town.
Yeah.
Like, also the fact that Catherine O'Hara and Eugene Levy's dog is called Winky,
I
and they
know.
make songs where they sing to Winky. Their song about terriers that they do at the barbecue, I'm fucking howling. Everyone needs to watch Best in Show because it is good, and it's also an hour and 30 minutes
Yeah,
long.
and it
Very easy to
breezes
watch.
by. It's such a delight.
Hilarious film, and like stellar cast.
Yeah,
Like Jennifer Coolidge and Jane Lynch together are such an unexpected pairing, but are literally
it
brilliant.
works so
They are
well.
so magic together, and oh, yeah,
There's
I
also
loved it.
the other line delivery I like, which is just Jennifer Coolidge going, "Likewise, I'm sure."
That would likewise, I'm sure, was one of the greatest punchlines. The setup is so perfect for
Oh,
that. Likewise, I'm sure actually killed me because when I heard it, I stopped and I like was like what? And then when I was fuck, it was so good. My absolute favorite though had to be oh, she looks like a cocktail waitress on an oil rig or something.
so good. And they're in a hotel room and they're just hanging, like nailing in a quilt into the wall. They're hanging up like paintings and tapestries, and they're there for like 48 hours.
Favorite, and he's like packing it's the gay couple, and one of them's packing his bags, and he's like, oh, it's like seven, and then his partner's like, you've got seven caftans, oh,
Kimonos.
seven kimonos, and we're away for 48 hours, and he's like, you're right. Oh, well, I might need
I
eight.
might need another
And
one.
then they're like at the hotel and they're like calling so they can sing goodnight to their other dog that's like back at home. So fucking good.
If you liked this, I highly recommend Waiting for Guffman.
Yes.
I think those are the only two I've seen actually of the Christopher Guest. I could be wrong. But Waiting for Guffman is my favorite of the two. I love Waiting for Guffman so much.
So
A lot of the
good.
same cast, just as delightful.
So brilliant.
Oh, I really want to watch more. He's got a whole bunch, and apparently those are the two good ones,
Yeah.
and the rest are kind of diminishing returns a little bit. But I've heard Mighty Wind and For Your Consideration are also worth checking out.
Oh, but yeah, no, absolutely. If you're gonna watch any of them, definitely Best in Show and Waiting for Guffman.
Oh God.
I've got Best in Show still rented on Apple TV for maybe another like 48 hours, so I'm definitely gonna have to watch it again because it's
Yeah,
just stellar.
that was like me. The first time I saw Waiting for Guffman, I watched it twice in a week because I
Yeah,
was like, I'm obsessed with this
this
movie.
is so
And
hilarious.
it's just, yeah, Best in Show has the same effect on me.
So
But I
great.
was always really hesitant to watch it because it's
Because
about
it's dogs.
dogs. But Jared and I were on, I can't remember, we were on holiday somewhere, and it was playing on the like TV,
Yeah.
just, Channel 2 or whatever. And it was like 2 minutes in when it started, and we're like, well, okay, we've got nothing else to do. Let's watch this. And I was so glad I did because I don't think I would have watched it
Yeah.
otherwise.
No, so brilliant. Genuinely, like, because sometimes I'll watch these and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna have to watch this movie because arguably it's their sexiest. But then sometimes I'm like a little bit like, this is so fucking punishing because I
Yeah.
don't like this movie. But this one I was captivated. And like you said earlier, it doesn't give you like a second to like breathe. It's
No.
just, it flows so nicely. So, yeah, that was without a doubt.
Yeah. Such a treat.
Any honorable mentions?
Yes. Everything she has
Yeah,
ever done
100%.
ever. Um, okay, so I am going to say Home Alone and Home Alone 2,
Yep,
but Home Alone 1 more so. I like
specifically.
Kate McAllister with the slightly longer hair.
Yep, very
Um,
glam woman.
very glam. Also, sorry, in Beetlejuice, Catherine O'Hara was 34. I am now older than Catherine O'Hara was in Beetlejuice, and that is upsetting.
But that means you're in your Delia Deets era.
I am in my Delia Deetz era.
You are.
Oh, if you don't let me gut out this house and make it my own, I will go
I
insane and
expect
I'll
her
take you with
to
me.
come here next time, and it's just like the most insane.
It's all going to be like black leather,
Perfect.
chrome.
I'll open a door. There'll be a young man manacled to the bed.
Angela Lansbury.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've brought Angela Lansbury with me. She and I are like, what's this about? No, I definitely
Um,
think Home Alone and Beetlejuice were it for me.
yeah,
Goes without saying.
I do also want to say that she's quite a small part, but just because I loved seeing her so much, I'm going to say Lemony Snicket's
Oh,
Series
seriously.
of Unfortunate Events. Just because I remember being so happy to see
Judge
her.
Ida Strauss?
Yeah, Justice Strauss.
Justice Strauss.
It's just as soon as she appeared, it was like seeing an old friend the
Oh,
first time I watched it because I had no idea she was in it. And I was like, oh my God, it's Catherine.
so perfect.
And I think the other honorable mention we have to do is Moira Rose. Has to be Moira
Moira
Rose.
Rose. There's a scene from Schitt's Creek where David's partner is up there singing a version
Yeah,
of Simply the Best by Tina Turner for him. And like Moira Rose starts off being like, if you need me to like pull the fire alarm or something to get him to stop doing this, let me know. But it's like this beautiful moment. And then you can just see her watching him and then watching David. And she's just like, it's just her watching her son be loved. And then she's so proud and she tells everybody that'll listen, like, this is, my son's boo, like his beau. And she just plays Moira Rose with such an endearing charm.
just
Incredible.
I like the star of that
Oh,
show.
without a doubt. The
Um,
Pope hairstyle when like the
oh
hair
my
is
God, it's the crows, the crowing. Oh my God, just
so brilliant.
everything she does in that so funny.
So
And
brilliant.
obviously the speech about submitting naked pictures of yourself
Take
to
a
the internet.
thousand naked pictures of yourself right now. You may be thinking, oh, I'm too spooky. Nobody wants to see these tiny boobies. And then she goes on to say, like, in future, you'll look at yourself with much kinder eyes than you do now. And I think that that is a really
Yeah,
important message.
yeah.
She was
That's
onto
I
it.
mean that's how I look at pictures of 20-year-old me, and I'm like, you're you
You were really tea.
you're maybe not that far, but I'm like, you're better than you think you are, you
Yeah.
know?
I look at photos of myself when I was younger and I always feel sad for her because I'm like, she thought she was so ugly and like
Yeah,
so weird. And I look back and I'm like, you would like, first of all, you were just a kid, but also second of all, you weren't. And I just hate that I look at that and I'm like, fuck. Also, I think back on all the photos of myself that I deleted because I was like, that's such a bad photo. And I'm like, I wish I still had those.
yeah. But it's also everyone has that.
Yeah,
Every single person has that. They're like,
yeah.
oh, I thought I was really ugly at 12.
No.
And it's like, yeah, but you're Sigourney Weaver. You've never been ugly in your life. What are
The
you
cat
doing,
is
cat?
on literal crazy mode.
She
She's got the wind up it.
she is hopped up on spider juice.
She's literally sprinting around.
That there was one point where she ate a spider and then went nuts. So that's how what we say when they're crazy is they're hopped up on spider juice.
She ate a spider, she absorbed the spider's memories, and then she was just trying to climb the walls.
This is not related to films now, but Jared's workmate. A whole thing happened at Jared's work. So Jared's work has Toast Tuesdays, where on Tuesdays they have toast, right?
Like bread toast.
Their work supplies them with toast, with bread to toast, and different spreads. And I think it is the strangest thing I've ever heard, but Jared thinks it's really normal. And I
I
was like, Toast
I
Tuesday.
mean, I would love to have free toast. Toast.
Toast Tuesday. Anyway, so one of his workmates, Jared used the last of the butter, and one of his workmates was like, oh, is there no butter? And Jared's like, oh, sorry, I used the last of it. And his
Jared.
workmate said, oh, it's hard times at Buffalo jail. And Jared immediately went, pardon me? And apparently this is a phrase that his workmates, like granddad, used to say all the
It's
time.
hard
And so
times.
his workmate grew up thinking this was a
It's a
phrase,
common
and they've
phrase.
Googled it. There's no evidence of this. So I'm telling as many people as I can, hard times at Buffalo jail.
I'm gonna start saying this now.
Isn't it great?
Yeah,
It's
literally,
not a thing, but it's so
it's
good.
not. I'm getting What the hell? It's Hard Times at Buffalo Jail.
It's Hard Times at Buffalo Jail.
I'm gonna use that now.
Yeah, good. Everyone should use it.
That's insane. I've never heard of it. Sometimes I say things that my grandma used to say. Like sometimes I'll go, "Ah, I see, I see, I see," said the blind hen, and
Yes.
it's like, but that's like a phrase, like that is
Yeah.
like a turn of
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
phrase. But I do talk like I'm 86 years old, but that's because I spent a lot of my formative years with my grandma.
Yeah.
We were like thick as thieves. It's Hard Times at Buffalo
Hard
Jail.
Times at Buffalo Jail, everyone. So take that, use that.
Catherine O'Hara's Hard Times at Buffalo Jail. That is, yeah, no, that's shout out Jared's workmate
Yeah.
for saying, okay, because yeah, you really like, I was already in a like a weird state with hearing about Toast Tuesdays,
Yeah.
and then, okay,
So Hard Times at Buffalo Jail.
Hard Times at Buffalo Jail.
So
Fox Facts.
Fox Facts.
So if anyone is unaware, this is the point of our lives where we go and we either if we have a fact about the fox off the top of the dome, we can share that. But otherwise, we go through their IMDb and get the most like dog shit facts you've ever heard. They always suck really hard. So Mike, I assume you've got some off the top of the dome.
Not a lot. I think that she was quite a private lady in a lot of ways.
Love that.
I think she was really like one of those actors that really put her family first, which is spectacular. There was one video that I saw of her in an airport, and a guy was like interviewing her on camera, but like clearly she was just walking past somewhere,
Yeah.
and he's like, "Oh, I see you. Here's my phone. I'll do a quick interview."
Mhm.
And he's like, "You are one of my all-time favorite actresses," and she like scoffed. She was like, "No, all right, you know."
Yeah.
And he's like, "What role? If you pass away, when you pass away in like 10 years or whatever, what role would you most want to be remembered for out of all the ones you've done?" And she went, "A mother to my kids." And like, I love that.
So good.
But I know that like Dan Levy, she knew him his whole life. She's always been like a part of his life because her and Eugene Levy were such friends. So obviously when he was casting her as Moira, that was
a big
big
deal.
thing.
Yeah.
And the main one that I have off the top of my head is that Macaulay Culkin called her mum.
Cut the camera.
She had a story of like she hadn't seen him for like a decade or two, and then she just heard "Mom," and she turned around and it's him running towards her.
Oh my God, that's so sweet.
Yeah, and she was also there when he got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Oh my gosh.
And his tribute when
His
he
tribute
died
to her was
just
devastating. Devastating.
But those are the ones that I had off the
There's
top of my
very
head.
good ones. But here, apparently, her acting mentor was comedian Gilda Radner,
Oh yeah.
who Gilda Radner is, I absolutely adore her. It was devastating loss to like
Yeah.
the comedy world. One of the funniest women of all time.
Another one that I knew, but you know, had forgotten. She had a congenital condition called, I don't know how to say it, situs inversus or something like that, which basically means the organs of the chest and abdomen are arranged in a perfect mirror image reversal of the normal positioning. So basically everything was on the other side. Doesn't tend to cause any like other medical conditions or anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think she also found this out quite late in life. I think she found out
So strange.
where was this? That I saw this. No, I don't know, but she found out quite late that she had it. Yeah.
She learned to play the auto harp for her role in A Mighty Wind. An excellent impersonation of Katharine Hepburn, as seen on
Yes.
SCTV.
Yes. Her longtime collaborator John Candy passed away on her 40th birthday.
Another great loss to comedy.
Yeah, she has known Eugene Levy since her days on Second City TV and has known Dan Levy since he was a baby.
So cute.
2013, she participated in Danny Elfman's music from the films of Tim Burton to perform Sally's song from Nightmare Before Christmas. She received a standing ovation when she entered the stage as well as when she left. You can see videos of this on YouTube. There's ones of her. I know you haven't seen Nightmare Before Christmas, but there's one of her, Paul Rubens and Danny Elfman singing Kidnap the Sandy Claus as the characters they voiced in that film as well. So cute.
She's got some random facts here. Wrote SCTV's famous sketch High Q, considered one of the funniest sketches on SCTV. Apparently, she was also featured on a set of 5 non-denominated Canadian commemorative postage stamps honouring great Canadian comedians. In addition to the main portrait, she's shown in her roles as Delia Deetz in Beetlejuice, Marilyn Hack in For Your Consideration, Mickey Crab in A Mighty Wind.
She was married to Beau Welch. They were married from 1992 until her death in 2026, and they met on the set of Beetlejuice, where he was a production designer. Tim Burton's wedding present to her and Beau Welch were 2 tickets to a private tour of the Vatican.
Love that. What more could you want? I would genuinely love a private tour of the Vatican.
Especially if you're with Catherine O'Hara.
Oh, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Following her death, she was cremated and her ashes were given to her husband. We love you, Catherine.
So devastating. We do.
I'm so sad about it. One of the few actors I've cried over their deaths.
Yeah.
Along with, or famous people, along with Sondheim and Angela Lansbury potentially, and Christopher Lee.
Yeah.
And Joan Rivers.
Completely valid.
Yeah. Anyway.
So it's time for our Punnett Square.
Yeah.
We ask the all-important question, does this fox fuck? And it's not about the actor themselves, it's about the character in the film that we picked.
Yes.
So even if we see that, they have children or anything like that, doesn't necessarily, mean they fuck. It's more of like a mindset.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's the energy they bring. So, Delia Deetz. Is Delia Deetz fucking, does she know what it is? Oh, sorry, I forgot to say. X-axis knows what sex is, doesn't know what sex is, Y-axis fucks, doesn't fuck.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll leave Cookie Fleck to you.
Thank you.
In Beetlejuice, yes, she knows what it is. She is very, very good at it. She is fucking, but she is fucking when she can get something out of it. She is fucking
100%.
To manipulate her husband or to get him to buy her, like, really expensive art supplies or do something that you want. It's very seldom for marital bliss.
Yeah, 100%.
And good on her.
Yeah.
You know what? More power to you.
And if she wanted it to be, it would be freaky as shit.
Yeah. But specifically, she is not fucking Jeffrey Jones.
No.
Because that guy can rot in hell.
Yeah. Fuck that guy.
Yeah. Tell us about Cookie Fleck.
Oh, Jesus. Goes without saying. Knows what it is. Okay.
Elsie's bracing herself.
Jerry Fleck, like I said, a square.
Oh, yeah.
But do I think it's morning, noon, and night? No. But do I think it's maybe like a couple times a week and she's definitely in control. Like it's to her tempo. Because obviously she knows what it is because everyone she keeps meeting keeps reminding her that, about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, definitely knows what it is. Definitely fucks.
Yes.
And I think she rocks Jerry's world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Think she blows his 2 left shoes. Right. Shoes and socks off. Absolutely.
And we're all better for having witnessed it.
I would like to be part of it. Anyway. Next fox.
We are now to the most exciting part. Obviously, it would traditionally be Elsie's pick. However, it's special guest time. Yeah. This is someone we have talked about having on before.
Mm-hmm.
So here we go. So I also want to say, so this person and I were in an Uber a couple of months ago, and we were talking about having them on. And I was like, oh yeah, we really want to get you on. And they said, oh yeah, I'd do this person. And I was like, no. So They did tell me a person. This was a couple of months ago. I have no idea if they've
If it's the
changed.
same person or not.
So, okay.
Hi, I'm Matt Loverains, and my silver fox is Elizabeth Taylor.
Oh my fuck, it's not the person that it was. Oh my Jesus Christ, Matt. Yes.
Do I get to watch Cat on Hot Tin Roof again?
You can watch it morning, noon, and night.
Oh my god.
Elizabeth fucking Taylor. Matt.
Oh my
Perfect.
god.
Perfect choice. That is not the person he said last time, and I'm so happy.
That is an insane pack.
That's a brilliant pick.
Oh my god.
Oh, God.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh, my God.
I actually haven't seen a whole lot of Elizabeth Taylor films, so I'm very excited.
This is gonna be
This is a great
cracker.
shout.
This is good God.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my God. I've kicked the table. I'm
We're
thrilled.
losing it. We're losing it.
We've lost the plot.
Okay. I can't wait. I'm very excited to have Matt on the pod.
Matt Loverains, you star. So excited. Next time. Ah. Okay. Oh my God. I need to get myself under control. Is this the most we've lost it over a guest pick?
I think we've had some great picks before.
I mean,
trying to think.
Antonio Banderas.
Antonio
We
Banderas
lost it a little bit.
straight out the gate was an incredible shout.
Kate Blanchett, I feel like we were.
Rachel Weisz,
Rachel. Oh, just all of them.
Nick
have been-
Offerman.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Mads Mikkelsen.
Mikkelsen. Oh my god.
Christ.
Yeah, no, our guests do have great taste.
Our guests are phenomenal.
However, this one caught me like off guard.
I don't know why. It's such a logical choice, and yet I don't know if I've ever thought about it.
So good.
Oh,
One of the sexiest women in film history.
I'm so in.
Let's
so
go.
in.
Let's fucking go.
Elsie, you need to leave my house right now so we can start watching Elizabeth Taylor movies.
Turn that friggin' TV on.
Oh, Jesus.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right, so
I'm getting myself sorted.
do we do Letterboxd first?
Let's do Letterboxd.
Mike,
Uh,
what are you rating Beetlejuice on Letterboxd, and what's your username?
Elizabeth Taylor has fried us.
My Letterboxd username is Elizabeth Taylor. Please date me in my dreams.
Mummy
1,
Lizzie.
2, 3. Elizabeth Taylor, sexy girl. 1, 2, 3.
My Letterboxd and my Instagram are the same. You can find me at One Hat Matter. That's ONEHATMADDER. And I am giving Beetlejuice 4.5 stars.
So good. So true.
All-time fave.
So true.
And I'm giving Best in Show 4 stars.
Yep. Valid.
Elsie, what are you giving Cookie Fleck and Best in Show?
So my Letterboxd is
And what's your letterbox?
Dixie Normus 69, DIXIENORMOUS 69. 1 through 68 were taken.
DIXIENORMOUS 69.
Yeah, I don't know why.
You just short-circuited
I
there.
literally just went to sleep.
Were you
and
thinking
woke
about
up.
Elizabeth Taylor?
Yeah, I was thinking about her in that silk slip and Cat on a Hot Tin Road.
Jeez.
When Paul Newman was like, I don't want to have sex with you. And I was like, then let me do it.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, if you're in a room with Paul Newman and you still manage to pull focus a little bit, that's impressive.
That's insane work. She can call me Big Daddy. Was he called Big Daddy?
Big Daddy.
Yeah, I'll show her Big Daddy. Anyway,
Um,
I rate Best in Show 4 stars.
great.
4 stars, absolutely. I knew it when I was watching it. I was like, oh yeah, this is an all-timer.
Yeah,
It's getting the love heart as well.
yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
so good. All right.
If someone wanted to get in touch with us, if they wanted to like Matt, be a special guest, if you want to see how we would react to your Fox pick, if you just have thoughts that you'd like to do,
Or want to
Foxes,
send us a picture of your big knob.
or if you want to send us a picture of your big old knob.
Right. We have an Instagram.
Yeah.
So you can send us photos there. It's at the Silver Fox Office.
Yeah.
But we also have an email address.
Yeah.
We prefer to send knob pics via email.
Probably best an
Depending on-
email.
Yeah,
but-
depending on what size the file is.
Yeah, I mean, how much you have to zoom.
Exactly. So that one is the silverfoxoffice@gmail.com.
Great.
So good. So, I will now bring up the Boosh number.
Oh God, yeah.
Well,
We
Mike
haven't talked about our man.
explains what that is.
We haven't talked about our man. So
Oh,
obviously,
did I talk about it?
we did. We talked about the Steves.
Yeah.
Yes. Obviously, the man of our dreams, the love of our life, Steve Buscemi, is here in all things. He is present in spirit and in our hearts. And like there is the Kevin Bacon number. We don't do that. We do the Buscemi number. So we do this. We find out what their degree of separation is. So if Catherine O'Hara has been in a film with Steve Buscemi, she will have a Buscemi number of 1. If she has been in a film with someone who has been in a film with Steve Buscemi, it's 2, etc., etc., etc. If they have a Buscemi number of 1, they have definitely 100% explored each other's bodies.
Without doubt.
If it's 2 upwards, we can't guarantee it.
But it's likely.
It's likely.
3
it's sort of
and up,
diminishing
it
returns
gets
from there.
it gets
Yeah.
further away.
Gets a bit murky. It's just like a future thing potentially, or just in our dreams.
Just in our dreams. So I've loaded it up, haven't seen it. What do we think? I don't know why I feel like they've done a movie together. But I also say this about everyone, and I'm often wrong.
So I'm thinking about that movie of Charlotte's Web, where Steve Buscemi is the rat.
He plays Templeton the Rat.
Yes, and I'm like,
Is she in
something
it?
in my brain is going, was she in that?
I was
I
actually
don't
thinking of
know.
Charlotte's Web as well, but I don't know why.
I don't know for sure she is in it though. I also know that by her own admission, she is lazy, so she didn't do as many things as she could have because she's like, I like time by myself. I like time with my family.
So valid.
I'm
gonna say 1.
gonna say 1.
I can dream.
It's 2, isn't it? Is it 1?
It's 1.
Fuck me up!
Catherine O'Hara was in Monster House with Steve Buscemi.
Of course!
Husband and wife.
Of course! Husband and wife.
Because was she Constance? I feel like she was Constance and he was Nevercracker.
Yes,
Isn't that right?
that sounds right.
Unless she played somebody else.
Hang on. Hold
If I'm
the
right,
proverbial phone.
if I'm right, this is massive news for the podcast. This changes everything.
Steve Buscemi is Nevercracker.
He's Nevercracker.
Catherine O'Hara plays Mom.
Okay, no, they're not
Kathleen Turner plays Constance.
They aren't husband and wife. Okay, bad. Bad. Is there a different link? Are they in any other movies? No, it's just Monster House. I loved Monster House as a kid. It used to scare the shit out of me, but I loved it.
I saw it for the first time year before last.
So good.
And I thought it was fine.
So good.
Was she in Charlotte's Web? I'm guessing not.
No, she can't have been.
Why did we just pull that out of nowhere?
Love that we just lied.
We're like, you know what? Definitely in Charlotte's Web.
Lied on the pod.
No further questions, Your Honor.
The lies were told. And that's okay because it's our God-given right.
Yeah, you know what?
There's nothing in the Bible that says we're not allowed to lie.
No. And there's nothing in the Silver Fox Kaupapa
That says lying's bad.
Yeah,
That's
we're pro-lying. We'll make shit up.
Actually, send us an email telling us your favourite lie. And we might feature it on next episode.
Yeah, bonus points if it's next to a picture of your big old knob.
I want to see that.
What do we focus on?
Wow.
Or if it's a lie about your knob.
And you send us an email, you're like, it's really small. We're like, liar.
Oh, what a liar.
I just realised that having a guest on the next episode means they are going to tell us their sexiest moment in film or television.
Yeah, they are.
And I can't wait.
I hope you've done your homework, Matt.
Woo! Oh my god. Okay, so.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
So excited.
And we have it's going to be a bumper episode as well because we've got a couple of weeks. You guys won't notice anything, but Elsie's away, so we're going to have a few weeks off.
Yeah. I literally need to get this edited and queued up to go because I'm not going to be in the country.
Nice.
I'm going to be watching race cars, drinking a lot of alcohol and dancing.
Watching them go pyong, pyong,
yeah. And having a boogie. So, yeah.
We love you, Catherine.
I love you so much.
We love you, Catherine O'Hara. We love you so much.
God rest your soul. Beautiful woman.
Incredible actress. Very funny. The world was a better place for you being in it.
Bring on Elizabeth Taylor.
Bring on Lizzie T.
Lizzie T. All right.
See you next week.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.